Hello, this is Rosani and welcome back. Here are the supplies that we'll be using as I work on completing this little papier-mâché pumpkin made with brown paper bag strips. I'll leave the link to that video in my description. Let's move right along and explore the possibilities. I'll begin by adding color to this stem. I'm using green tissue paper for the stem. Now this particular paper is a little bit waxy because it was floral tissue. You can use a regular gift tissue for this. That's fine. And let's move right along with the process that uses liquid starch. It holds the paper on very nicely. Just wrap the paper around the stem. And you can use several pieces. You can make it translucent or you can make it solid. So this adds a tint to it, but you can darken it if you like. And you continue going until it's covered. I'd like to welcome any newcomers to my channel. I hope you enjoy this type of content. And of course, a warm welcome to all of my friends and subscribers. I like to use liquid starch in all of my papier-mâché projects. It works so nicely for me. However, if you prefer to use your own type of adhesive, make sure that it dries clear. And then it should be just fine for this type of project. There are a few more steps, and I hope you'll enjoy them. Now on to the next step, where we'll be outlining the wedges simply by drawing in pencil marks. This is fairly easy to do. You don't have to mark them, but I like to mark them. It helps me to identify where the indentations are going to be. Now I'm going to cover it with pieces of yellow tissue paper. And of course, I dampen it with liquid starch and apply the pieces of paper over the wedges. You will find that this will dry translucent. So some of the brown is going to show through the paper. And this, of course, will be dampened with the liquid starch. And then set aside to dry. Okay, once it's dried, we can continue. And we're going to create some contrast between the wedges using brown. If you'd like to use markers on this, you could try it out and see how it works. But I'm using up a lot of my old craft paints. So here we go. I go back over it and wash it down with a wet brush. And I keep doing this until I could blend it all together. Next, I like to add a dab of red, and we're going to wash that down with some water too. Now you can make it as light or as dark as you want, but this is what I wanted to try on this particular project. So of course, when you combine red and yellow, it creates orange. So that's what we have coming through, a little bit of the orange color. And now for a few dabs of yellow on the stem. And I washed this down with a few dabs of liquid starch. Let's see what's next. This is going to be a fun part, at least it is for me, because I'm going to be working on some tendrils. What are tendrils, you might ask? It's those little curly-whirly vine thingies. Let me show you what I mean. And here we go. They're easy to make by twisting the pieces of torn paper into little squiggles. You can use a wooden skewer or your fingertips. I decided to stain the stem with a little bit of black. And of course I washed that down as well. And I just keep on playing with the tendrils. You can add as many as you like. Last but not least, you can turn it over and add color to the bottom. And I just added the color with different colored tissues. You can paint it if you like. In fact, make this in any size that you like and any colors that you'd like to use. In this particular video, I've used a flat bottom pumpkin, but you can make them round as well. Now let this dry. I'll stop here for now, and I want to thank you for having joined me on this video. I hope that you'll give this a try. Bye for now, and I hope I'll see you next time.